I am a fitness fanatic. I love training at the gym. I love strength training. I teach Pilates. I'm about to be yoga certified. I love taking yoga. I love all different styles of fitness. I love the way they make me feel. I love having goals in the gym, getting stronger, being able to change my body. It's just, fitness can do so much for your life. It can make you happier. It does all these amazing things. But I was not always this way. I used to be 100% obsessed with working out, to the point where if I could not work out that day, I would be so angry and so irritable. I would not be fun to be around. I would be anxious. It's like nothing else mattered but working out. And when you pair that with being extremely obsessed with restricting food, you're asking for a disaster. I was so weak and tired and exhausted and sick and lonely and sad. Now, we're gonna get a lot more into that, but I want to talk about my childhood, and I talked about this with eating in my intuitive eating video, but in my childhood, I was not active. I sat out of gym as much as I could. I did not play any sports. I was not an active child, so I had a very negative relationship with fitness and being active as a child because I wasn't good at it. I wasn't good at sports, and I just had no desire to be active. And so I had a very opposite relationship with fitness as a child, and as I grew up and I developed my eating disorder along with exercise compulsion, over exercising, being obsessed with exercise, that relationship is just as bad as having a bad relationship with food, because you're addicted to exercise. You're addicted to having to work out. I would force myself to work out for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours on an empty stomach, being hungry, already starving, feeling weak, but forcing myself to exercise. And it was not about the food, and it was not about the fitness. It wasn't about my body, even though at the time I thought it was. I'm just being healthy, I'm just being blah, blah, blah. Looking back, it was all a way to cope with negative emotions that I didn't want to admit. Seriously, if you watch the intuitive eating video, it's all the same. It's an addiction. Just like you're addicted to alcohol or drugs or whatever to feel good, you become addicted to exercise. And exercise does make you feel good. It releases endorphins. But having a healthy relationship with exercise is where you need to be, is finding that balance. So how do you know? Are you like, oh no, am I addicted? Because in today's society, we are taught to go, 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 and we're taught to do everything on our to-do list and to work harder and to do more and to do more. We're not taught to rest. And we're not taught to know when it's time to say, you know what, this can wait, and respect ourselves and respect how we're feeling, and to know when to rest, and to know that rest is good and rest is okay. It's finding that balance. So how do you find that balance in a world that is full of just go, go, go? It's saying screw society, screw the world. I'm gonna be selfish when it comes to my health and my fitness, and I'm gonna make decisions for myself. And that's respecting yourself and your body. So if you ask yourself, and it might take some deep digging here, is, am I working out to look a certain way? Am I working out to burn 200 calories? Am I working out because I feel like I have to, and if I don't, I'm not able to post on Instagram hashtag I worked out today, or I'm not allowed to feel part of this community that works out 7 days a week and does this plan or whatever. It can be a sense of community as well. If you're working out for reasons other than to feel good, then it's probably not a healthy relationship with fitness. And how do you overcome that? How I overcame that, it came from someone else. I was leaving the gym one day when I was very exhausted and had a bad relationship with food and fitness, and I was just tired, exhausted, and sick, and the personal trainer, like, innocently, like, didn't know I had a problem, just said, "Hey, Steph, how are you feeling?" And I obviously lied, and I was like, "Oh, good, great, awesome, let me get out of here." Like, what, did they think I have a problem? Like, I'm freaking out. And I went to my car, and I said, "Steph, how are you feeling?" "Not good. I'm not okay. I'm tired. I'm sad. I'm lonely. I'm weak. Why am I doing this to my body?" That simple question, "How are you feeling?" changed the way I started treating myself. It changed my relationship with fitness. So I want you to ask yourself, how are you feeling? Like, are you happy? Are you happy, like, doing workouts at midnight because you need to work out? Are you happy, like, forcing yourself to work out on an empty stomach when you're so tired and weak and can barely push through? Are you happy doing that? There is a balance, and you can find it, but it may take a period of your life to step back and realize what's going on. Because when you're that involved and you're that deep into something, it's not healthy. Too much of anything is not healthy, and it's same with eating healthy. You need to have chocolate. It's same with exercise. You need to rest, right? And if your workouts aren't making you feel happy and empowered and excited, then what are you doing? Because your life should have more happiness and empowerment and excitement. And everything you do should give you that, and including workouts. And if it doesn't, then what are you doing? How are you feeling? And I just want to share this with you because it changed my life. How are you feeling? Ask yourself that every day. How are you feeling? Is what you're doing making you happier and stronger and healthier? Do you feel good? Do you feel energized? It's a lot. It's a lot to handle, especially if you're someone who is obsessed with exercise right now. You don't want to admit it, and I understand because I've been that girl. And the only thing I can do to help you is to say, for you to reflect. You need to reflect on yourself and dig deep, and it sucks to dig deep when you know that you're doing something wrong or you're making a mistake. You don't want to admit that, but it's okay. Admit it, because that's the only way you can get better. And the same goes with the tool that I created with the Intuitive Eating Guide. It's the same thing. I talk about exercise. Intuitive exercise is intuitive life, guys. Anything you do in life should be to feel good and not do it because, like, oh my god, I have to. Unless things like, work and school and, like, stuff like that. But when it comes to your health and your fitness, it's all about being happy, and it's about being at peace with yourself and tuning into who you are. And I'm getting a little deep. I'm getting a little deep and hippy dippy here, but it's true. Because at the end of the day, when you're laying in bed, are you happy? Is what you did today, did it make you happy? Or are you sitting there thinking, oh my god, when am I going to work out tomorrow? Oh my god, what am I going to eat tomorrow? Is that what's going on? It's okay. It's okay if it is, but realize it, recognize it, and start to make changes. Your soul is what matters. Your body can change. It's gonna get bigger, it's gonna get smaller, it's gonna get leaner, it's gonna get muscular, it's gonna get whatever. It's okay. And you're allowed to admit that, shit, I'm suppressing these negative emotions and I'm over-exercising, so I forget about it. Find that balance. If you need help finding that balance, I want you to click the link below and join my free Facebook group. It's so supportive and it's so beautiful, and these women come together to share their experiences and support each other. And that is what I want for you. I want to keep growing this beautiful community of just balance and happiness. And there's so many quick fixes, there's so many, like, you have to look like this, you have to be like this, and you don't. You just need to be yourself, and you need to be happy, and what you do in life needs to make you happy. So I'm gonna end here. I'm gonna link everything below so you can join and just maybe find some clarity and maybe reflect. Anytime you feel like, oh my God, am I doing this for the right reasons to feel good, or am I doing this because I'm obsessed? Turn back to this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and letting me open up to you with my experiences, and I hope that this helped you in some way.